Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is the meeting of the Wellfleet Zoning Board of Appeals. We're now in order and the meeting is being recorded. We're going to call the first hearing, which is 2205 Parkington, 30 Kelly Way. Do we have somebody here representing Mr. or Mrs. Parkington?
Yes, good morning, good evening, members of the board. My name is Jeannie Campus. I am here on behalf of Damian and Nicole Parkington. We're here before you on their application for special permit relief. They're seeking to expand their existing dwelling at 30 Kelly Way. The residence at 30 Kelly Way, it was constructed in 1955. It's located in the Commercial 2 zoning district. Both the lot and the structure are fully conforming to your bulk and dimensional requirements with one exception, and that's the easterly side setback. As you can see on the site plan, the building is 33.2 feet from that side yard, and the deck is 19.3 feet from that side yard, whereas a 35-foot requirement applies in the C2 district. The Parkingtons reside here year-round. They're looking to put a modest 400 square foot addition on their house. The addition itself is fully conforming with all the bylaws, lot coverage, setbacks, everything. However, they're also proposing to expand the deck slightly, about 158 square feet. And so that the proposed deck will intrude another foot into that already non-conforming setback. So we are here before you to seek special permit relief to further expand the house into the setback. And the Parkingtons are here too. We're all here, happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
Do we have any letters on this one, Chris?
No.
Okay, so anybody in the audience want to speak to it before we go to the board members? I guess we need to set the board, which the board will be the regular members. Manny, Trevor, Will, Jan, and myself.
I'm actually not a regular member.
Nick,
but
Manny, Trevor.
Well, you're going to sit in for Sharon.
Manny, Trevor,
yeah.
Jan, and
yeah. Okay, so why don't we go around the we'll go around the board. Trevor, would you like to start off, please?
Yeah, I don't have any questions. It seems pretty cut and dry.
Will?
No, I have no questions. My only comment is I suspect there's no letters in opposition because how could you? No one's adversely impacted if we grant the relief requested.
Andy?
No, I don't have any problems with it.
Rita?
No concerns.
And Jan?
I have one question and one comment. I misunderstood. I thought the deck was 400 square foot extension, and I'm working on findings. Jean, could you repeat through you, Mick, how many square feet is the deck?
Sure. So the proposed expansion of the deck is 158 square feet.
158. Okay.
158. Yeah. There's also a proposed addition to the house that's 400 square feet, but that itself doesn't require the zoning relief. It's really
right. I just misunderstood. I thought the deck extension was 400 square feet.
No.
And my only other comment is that the building permit plan was so small and barely legible that I had to get out a big magnifying glass to read it.
Yeah.
And we've had that problem once or twice in the past, and we really shouldn't accept those. But I'm not going to make a fuss over it because this is such a small thing. But it's really
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I appreciate that comment though. That's good to know for the future. Thank you.
Okay. Otherwise, I'm good.
And my only comment is we're getting older, and I need magnifying glass too to read it. So
I have mine.
I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't realize it was so small. I apologize.
Thank you. All right, I get. Anybody want to move to findings?
I'll move to findings.
And Manny moved, Will seconded.
I'm sorry, would you repeat who moved?
Manny moved and Will seconded.
Thank you.
Jan, you're up.
Okay. We're ready for the findings?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 1, this is an application for a special permit under the Wellfleet zoning bylaws, and in parentheses, WZBL, to allow for a 158 square foot deck extension, hereby referred to as the addition, that will increase the intrusion into a side yard setback of a lawfully pre-existing non-conforming single-family dwelling. 2, the dwelling is entitled to treatment as a lawfully pre-existing non-conforming structure having been built in 1955 according to the assessor's office. 3, the Zoning Board of Appeals, hereby referred to as the board, has received and reviewed the plans and drawings pertaining to the project, all of which are in the file. 4, the board has made a site inspection of the subject lot. 5, the dwelling is a 1.5-story single-family, 1,268 square foot, approximately, residential structure located on a conforming lot in the commercial 2, and in parentheses C2 zoning district, where single-family residential use is allowed by right. 2 sheds, a deck, and a storage area are also located on the lot. 6, the existing nonconformity regarding the structure is intrusion into the easterly side yard setback, and in parentheses 19.3 feet, where 35 feet is required. 7, the applicable provisions for this application under the WBZL are sections 5.4.2 minimum yard requirements, 6.1.5.1b, alteration of a non-conforming single-family residential structure that increases the non-conforming nature of the structure, and 8.4.2 special permits. Number 8, at the furthest point of the proposed addition, the intrusion into the side yard setback will increase to 18.3 feet. 9, the addition will increase the building coverage 1.3% for a total of 5.8% coverage. 10, there will be no change or increase in use. 11, there were no appearances and no correspondence in support of the application. 12, there were no appearances and no correspondence in opposition to the application. 13, there was no objection from the abutters. We're almost there. 14, WBZL 6.1.5.1b. The board finds that the addition will not be substantially more detrimental to the neighborhood than the existing non-conforming structure. And finally, 15, WZBL 8.4.2. The board finds that the applicant has demonstrated that the benefits of the addition will outweigh any adverse effects on the town and the vicinity, that the addition is suitable in that it is compatible with nearby land uses which would not be damaged by the construction of the addition, that the addition will not contribute to environmental damage, that the roads, drainage, and other public services are adequate for the addition, that the addition will not affect diversity of services or housing opportunities or have seasonal consequences, and that there will be no adverse effect on scenic views, existing parking areas, or traditional public access to or along the shoreline.
Okay, do I have a motion to accept the findings?
I'll make a motion to accept the findings.
Need a second? Who seconded?
Will.
Will did. Okay, so I'll go around the room. John?
Aye.
Manny?
Aye.
Will?
Aye.
Trevor?
Aye.
And myself, aye. Okay, now we need a motion to approve the special permit.
So moved.
Okay, second?
I'll second it.
Will second it. All right, we'll go around. Trevor?
Aye.
Manny?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Will?
Aye.
And myself, aye. All righty. You're all set, Ms. Campos.
Thank you all very much.
Yep.
Thank you.
Have a good
Good
evening.
luck.
And
I'll-
really big pages with really big pictures so we can see them.
Yes, I will. I'm sorry again about that.
I'm just kidding. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And
Thanks
I'll
for-
put the finishing touches on this and then send them to you and Chris, Mick.
Please.
Yep, that's great.
Okay,
Please.
I'll
Thank
do
you
that
very
tonight.
much for doing that, John.
Yeah, you're
All
welcome.
right. Thank you all.
All
Bye.
right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night. All right, next hearing we're going to have is 2206 Schulenberg. So we got John. Do we have anybody that wishes to speak to this?
Yeah, this is John
Accept the board,
Rodolski.
Mick.
We need a board, Mick.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
going to
sorry.
be the regular members and Rita. All right, go ahead, sir. The floor is yours.
All righty. Just my name's John Rogalski, and I'm representing Frederick Schulenberg. We're looking to put a 360 square foot addition as well as a 400 square foot deck. The problem is we're encroaching the property setback lines. We're only going to be about 7 feet off of the property line when we're finished. So we were just hoping to get special permission so that way we could proceed with the addition and the deck.
Okay, well, before we can move forward with this project, we need to have paperwork that's correct with the correct footage of the project and the correct distance from the sidelines and to the property lines. Because as it's written right now, we can't move forward with this application.
Is it my civil drawings that are the issue?
No, well, we have approximations and we can't do approximations on the zoning board. They have to be exact. All the figures have to be exact.
So the plus or minuses are the issue?
Yeah, because this does go to the registry of deed and it is a lawful document. So okay. I know yesterday we spoke to Mr. Schulenberg and if you wish to apply for a continuance, we can give you a continuance to the next meeting so that you can get the paperwork in order to us.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, so instead of going forward, we'll just have it. We have an application to continue the meeting. Does anybody want to make that application, please?
So moved.
Thank you. Well, do we have a second?
I second.
Rita seconded. All in favor? Trevor?
I think you have to continue it to a specific date.
Oh yeah. What's our next date for the next meeting, Chris?
It is April 28th.
Does that give you enough time, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll make sure I get these numbers absolutely correct.
Okay, so we have a motion to continue this hearing to the 28th. So we have Rita's and I, Trevor?
Yes, aye.
Will?
Aye.
Manny?
Aye.
Rita?
Aye.
And myself, aye. Okay, so moved. All right, we'll see you in a couple of weeks, sir.
Thank you, folks. I apologize for that. Thank you.
Not a biggie. Thank you very much.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye now.
Good night.
All right, good night.
I say one other thing.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's suggested that there be some kind of information from a butter, a positive kind of comment about this. And a gentleman yesterday said that they seem to be happy with it, but something in writing would be really good for this project.
Oh, something in writing, like a contract?
No.
Sorry,
like a letter.
Like an email.
They don't, that's not a problem.
Oh, okay.
Just an email saying what wonderful folks they are.
Okay, no problem. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye now.
All righty, good night.
Good night.
Chris, do we have findings?
Minutes.
Or meeting minutes. Thanks.
Well, we should have the meeting minutes of 3:10.
Okay.
Our last meeting.
Wow. Yeah, it's been a
Get
while.
ready for the next one. Now we're going to have 5.
Ugh.
One night.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I need a motion to approve the meeting minutes from
March 10th.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All right. All in favor?
I'm not catching voices.
Second was Jan.
And Andy moved the
I
motion.
moved, yeah, Chris.
Thank you.
All right. All in favor? Will?
Aye.
Trevor?
Aye.
Andy?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Manny?
Aye.
Rita?
Aye.
And myself, aye. Okay, I guess that wraps it up. Do we have anything anybody wants to say before we?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Will.
I would. In terms of approval of neighbors saying, they approve or they disapprove, I think we should really encourage written letters signed. Because emails are notoriously, and I don't have any reason to think anyone's not being fair, but an email to rely on an email for a thumbs up or thumbs down, it seems, boy, you wouldn't get very far in court with that. Let me tell you, they'd throw you right out on your ear. So just a thought.
I have a question. I have a question on that, and the question would be for Trevor. In all my time on the board, we've never asked for a letter, yay or nay, because we've always remained impartial. So are we? stepping beyond our bounds by asking people to write letters? Is that within the remit of the zoning board, or should we just stay out of it? If somebody wants to say something nice or something negative, that's up to them. But should we as a board be encouraging that or not encouraging? Trevor, would you have any thoughts on that?
I don't know that it hurt. Well, I think it's fine to ask if their neighbor wants to submit any feedback. I don't think we should encourage them to submit positive or negative feedback.
Exactly, yeah.
But I don't think there's any issue with just suggesting that the neighbor.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, are we within our remit to ask of that, or is this something we should stay out of so that we don't influence negative or positive?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I
totally agree. We should totally stay out of it. All I'm saying is, if someone does contact us, it's really, I'd much rather see a written letter than on some email that anyone could put together.
Yeah, I feel the same way that Will feels. Will just indicated. I don't think we should get involved in it at all. If there's an abutter or a neighbor who wants to comment, that I agree that the comment should be in writing and should be a letter and not an email. But I don't think we should even ask.
Okay.
Because
I agree.
John, go ahead, John. You have your hand.
I'm going to disagree with the lawyers here. Everything is done by email. I mean, you send in taxes, you send in them electronically with an electronic signature. People send emails all the time. I totally disagree with that. To ask people to write a letter and put a stamp on it and drop it in the mail.
Or they can write a letter and email it to us. This is not hard to do.
Well, I'm not sure what you're saying then, Will. You said
I want to know. I want a signature with someone that wrote the letter. Otherwise,
you want it tight. You want it keyed in
court. That would be a piece of worthless trash that they throw up and they throw it away.
So you're saying you want something that's
Andy, am I right?
keyed in, signed, scanned,
sure.
And then okay.
Everybody knows we wouldn't ignore an email and add it to the file. But in a perfect world, I'd much prefer a letter.
Yeah, I know. For most of the emails that we get, people put their names on it, their addresses, and they sign it at the bottom. I mean, we haven't had an anonymous email in a long time, you know.
Oh, and I don't think we will, but I'm just saying it's a good practice. That's all I'm saying. It's a much better practice than encouraging
I think
email.
we stay out of it, and that's it.
Okay,
well, I agree we stay out of it. I'm just saying, if someone wants to submit it, that's a different issue. Oh, I agree we stay out of it.
Okay, so
what I'd like to see, if someone's in favor or against, is a letter signed.
Okay, we can make note of that, but we're all in agreement that we should not have an opinion one way or the other. Okay, let's do that moving forward. Okay, I guess we need a motion to finish up. Adjourn, yeah. I knew that was a good word. I was waiting for the lawyers to come to mind. He will too.
Takes a while to filter through.
Yeah. And John, thank you very much for those findings. That's good job.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. They were thorough.
All right. We have a motion.
Oh, we have to have a motion. I move we adjourn.
Second? Who seconded?
I did.
Okay. Rita seconded. All right. Manny?
Egg. Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
Trevor?
Aye, but I'm submitting it by email.
Are you going to sign it?
You guys are teaming up against me.
We won't count.
We
need to stick together.
Aye.
Will?
Aye.
Aye. And me, aye. All right. Thanks very much, folks.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right.
Good night,
That was late and late.
Bye,
everybody.
Record-breaking meeting.
Absolutely. It's fun.
Get in and get out. So we're all set, Chris, right?
Yeah, we're in good shape.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And I'm glad that your operation went very smoothly. So
thank you so much.
On that happy note, I'll leave you to it and we will catch up soon, hopefully.
Yes, we will. Thank you.
All righty. Good night now. Thank you.